Dead bodies. Anyone going to fall from the ceiling this time? No? Good. Okay. Any lights? Doesn't look like it. Let's go clockwise around the... Oh, excuse me. Around the area. Interview terminal. Oh boy. Stim pack. Not that I really need any. Okay. Well, let's check out this interview terminal. Oh boy. Record of interviews conducted by Vault-Tec science staff, Holly Bowers, assault. Present at interview, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Anton led interviewer Holly Bowers, suspect Dr. Edward Jackson, stenographer. Doctor, do you know why you've been brought in here, Holly? Bowers, I do, yes. I slapped Sarah in the cantina. I'm very sorry about that. Doctor, do you get angry like that often? Bowers, not really. I don't know what came over me, Doctor. I'm going to have to ask you to spend a night in the cell. Bowers, in there? Doctor, yes. Bowers, it's a little cramped, but Bowers hesitates. I'll do my time like you asked. Doctor, very good. I can prescribe you something for your anger if you like. Bowers, that won't be necessary. Thank you. Doctor, very good. Do come and see me anytime if you change your mind. Carol, drunk and disorderly. Chief Medical Officer. Okay. Doctor, good to see you again, Carol. Peters, slurred. What the... Redacted. You think you're doing? Doctor, do you understand why you're here, Mr. Peters? Carl, not Carol, jeez. Peters, slurred, redacted. You. Doctor, I think you need to spend some time in the cell. Peters, slurred. Don't tell me what to do. I do what I want. Peter passes out. Okay. Threatening behavior. Dr. Giorgio Mellon. Mr. Mellon. Doctor, Mr. Mellon, there have been several complaints of threatening behavior made against you. Malone. Is that right? Doctor, you know that kind of behavior is wrong, Malone. What are you going to do about it? Doctor, I'm going to have to ask you to spend a few nights in the cell. Malone, no thank you. Malone stands up. Doctor, I'm going to have to repeat my request, Malone. That you kindly for your request. Thank you, that you kindly for your request. But I am going to have to turn you down. If you don't mind, awfully, I have to go. I have to work. I have work to do. Okay. Lewd behavior. Doctor, do you know what you're here? Do you know what you're here, Francis? Stockton. Please call me Big Frank. Very well, Big Frank. Do you know why we're asking you here? Not a clue. We've had a few complaints of... I didn't really know how to put this. What you've classified as lewd behavior. Lewd behavior? What on earth are you talking about? Trust me, Big Frank. I don't out much stock in these allegations. but I had to investigate. Investigate what? It's that, well, people aren't happy with how you act around their children. What's that supposed to mean? You're making some of the parents uncomfortable. How do you say that? It's not me, it's... I don't care who said it. I would never hurt a child. Francis. No, I'm not going to listen to this. I love those children, and you know it fully well. Since my daughter died, I've spent every day of my life trying to make other people's children happy. Trying to help parents understand how lucky they are to have little daughters in their lives. Even the nuclear holocaust won't get in the way of that. I'm going to walk out of here right now, and I'm going to carry on making teddy bears, and I'm going to carry on making little children smile, no matter what anyone thinks about it. Okay. Vandalism. Good morning, Jack. I don't want to hear it. Excuse me? How many criminals have you hauled in here to just let go? You're not doing anything to help anyone or to protect anyone properly. Now, Robbie is dead. What are you going to do about it? Why don't any of the locked doors lock? Come on, Jack. The only person to blame here is the killer. Everyone else should be entitled to leave their doors unlocked. That's not good enough. They should be able to lock them if they want. Seminar. Attendance is up. It won't be long before we've eradicated crime in our society altogether. This is bull. What are you writing on the walls? Why are you writing on the walls? Blank this. Stanton stands up. You won't stop me. I'm leaving. You won't stop me. I'm recommending you attend. I'm not listening to you if you won't listen to me. Pretty soon you'll wish the door's locked. Murder. Okay. We know what you did, Carl. Slurred nonsense. We're going to have to put you in the cell, Carl. Slurred nonsense. Raises volume. Calm down, Carl. Peter grows agitated. Help me with him, Jackson. Note from Doctor. Interview terminated early. Suspect stabbed stenographer in the head with a pencil. Jeez. Okay. Is that all of them? I believe so. Yep, that was all of them. Wow. Stabbed him in the head with a pencil. Let's look in here. Jeez. Oh. Oh. Is that a sweet roll? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Anything in there? Nope. Moving on to the next room. Well, that one's got the map marker, so we will do this room first. A lot of dead people, more terminals! Yay! Okay. Stand back. Ooh. Master lock. Come on.
Got it.
Stim packs. Stim pack. Stim pack. Another lock. Seriously? There we go.
Yes.
Right away, stim pack. Stim pack. Anything lit up in here? Nope. I'm going to look at this real quick. And now, Chief Physician's Terminal. More reading. Private and confidential medical files for eyes of Chief Medical Officer only medical files. Oh, God. Dr. John Richards. Have made regular visits to Dr. John Richards. In his office, he refuses to enter the main vault population, preferring to remain confined in his office, claims Vault-Tec orders, but suspect he may suffer from acute agoraphobia. Dr. Richards has been complaining of stress, have prescribed something for his nerves, appears to be in good physical health. Texas. In terms of physical health, Mr. Stockton could do with losing some weight. He ignores my advice and insists that weight loss would damage his brand identity. Oh. Prior to vault entry, Mr. Stockton had been on strong antidepressants following the death of his young daughter. Have decided to up his dosage, considering his distress that his brother could not secure a place in a vault, combined with the loss of his wife. Carl Peterson's. Mr. Peterson shows signs of severe drug and alcohol abuse. Said abuse appears to have contributed to the signs of obsessive and delusional behavior he displays, have prescribed antipsychotics. Jack Stockton. Stanton. Mr. Stanton is a physically feeble man, appears to spend a lot of time working on his art. I recommend better diet and exercise. He does appear to display latent signs of anger issues. Am recommending medication. Giorgio Malone. Mr. Malone suffers from several ailments, including shortness of breath, likely caused by his smoking, high blood pressure, and cholesterol, likely caused by his poor diet, as well as several scars and burns from either injuries of surgeries. Okay. Mr. Malone is a fairly severe and formal man. Recommend antidepressants. Julia Harrison. Mrs. Harrison appears in excellent physical and mental health addendum, having prescribed antidepressants following her husband's murder. Sarah Kingston appears in excellent physical and mental health. Oscar Kingston, excellent physical health. Am recommending antidepressants following divorce from Mrs. Kingston. Roy Zimmerman. Mr. Zimmerman is a small, sickly individual, spends far too much time hunched over his computer, and his workbench avoids social contact. I am recommending antidepressants. Messages. Oh, God. Log of messages sent to Overseer Dr. John Richards. Introduction physicals. As per your instructions, have completed introduction physicals. Personal appointment. Will be able to come up and see you tomorrow. Can I say that it would be more convenient for you to visit us down here than the other way around? Security force. As per instructions, I have organized the science team into a security force. Can I say that we would be more effective if you would allow us access to the armory? Jail cell. Have completed renovation of one of the lab rooms into a cell. Prisoners' retention is about 90%. Medication shortage. Just letting you know we are running short on medication down here. We'll be lowering dosage on all medicated residents. Jail problems. Having some problems down here. Prisoner retention has dropped below 50%. Carl Peters. Have a confession out of Mr. Peters. He refused to stay in his cell, and the residents are getting restless. Riot. Dwellers rioting, using makeshift weapons. Declared state of emergency at once. Lockdown. Okay. Hey, that was loud. This going to shock me? I have a feeling this is going to shock me. Down in the water. Nope, just high radiation. Okay. Overseer's lift access card. Suppressed advanced 10mm pistol. Okay. Door. Oh, armory. Okay. Neat. And a dead guy. Okay. Anything on that side? No. Okay. Don't have a map marker. Access Overseer's office. Reach Overseer's office. Now I've got a map marker. Yuki! Hey guys! Still just hanging out here? Ooh, blurry. Yep, ground floor. That's still not working.
I know that sometimes we may find ourselves in a tight squeeze together, but this ain't one of them times.
Get the hell out of my face.
Whoa. Your stuff on your face is going all crazy, like. Okay. Overseer. Whoa. Okay. That is very bright. Oh, that looks sweet. Okay. Hello, peoples. Really?
Good morning, dwellers. This is your overseer speaking. If you'd like to bear in mind, thefts and how not to do it. Attendance at least one of these instances is mandatory. Though of course it's enforced. Thank you for listening.
Okay. Notice to Overseer, keep this door locked at all times when inside office. Extended periods outside of the office should be limited to times when it is otherwise unavoidable. Open door. Heh. Okay. Let us take a peek here. Okay.
Good morning, dwellers. This is your overseer speaking.
Can I turn
Like
off
you might be about to commit
that
a
intercom?
murder offense, tell someone. If you cannot tell anyone, consider retiring to your room for a period of quiet contemplation.
That looks a little out of place. Well, let's get on this terminal first. Overseer's terminal. Emergency Protocol CNU-1 in effect. Full authority over Vault-Tec Vault 494 and its objectives transferred to Overseer. Overseer instructions. Welcome, Overseer. Congratulations on being accepted as the Overseer of this Vault-Tec Vault. In the unlikely event that the planet is laid to waste, you will be charged with looking after the dwellers who have signed on to the Vault-Tec Societal Preservation Program. This is a job which comes with many responsibilities, the first of which is ensuring the safety of all your dwellers. To assist you in your task will be a dedicated team of security officers. Further to this, a complement of scientific personnel will be available to you in order that the progress of man is not lost should the worst occur. Please take the time to acquaint yourself with this office and the adjacent quarters. Further instructions will become available to you should your Vault become active. In the meantime, please see the Vault specification files on your terminal, which gives further details specific to your Vault. When you are ready, can you please complete the following administrative tasks? In the microphone on your desk, state loudly and clearly the number of your vault followed by your own name. These recordings will be used by any automated staff your vault utilizes. Welcome home, Vault-Tec. Okay. I was hoping... hoping that there would be like a command to turn off those announcements, but it doesn't look like there is. Vault specifications. Vault number 494, Overseer Dr. John Richards, Chief of Security Major Clint Stone. Vault capacity 1,000, current residing residents 274, security staff size 250, lab staff size 100, special equipment security protectron 040494, industrial super burn long life candles. Confidential instructions. If you are reading these instructions, it means that Vault-Tec Vault 494 has gone active following a devastating nuclear attack on the United States. You are hereby instructed to disregard the instructions given to you in your introduction and pay close attention to the following information. Vault 494 has been selected for an important piece of social research. On your way into the vault, you will have noticed that only Security Chief Major Clint Stone was in attendance. Other security staff were not sent the warning that the vault had gone active. This was a deliberate decision by Vault-Tec. The aim of our experiment is to test the effects of positive incentives and education on crime rates, and as such, the decision was taken not to utilize security staff in this vault. Major Stones was chosen to provide an intermediate presence, which we believe will pacify the dwellers until the experiment can enter full swing, but he is not to be admitted to the vault proper. We have also not provided any facilities for incarceration in your vault. Both punitive and protective crime prevention methods are prohibited in Vault-Tec Vault 494, and in order to reinforce this idea, none of the doors in this vault have been fitted with locks in order to incentivize the good behavior. You are to administer behavior tokens In exchange for work, these tokens can be exchanged for goods at machines around the vault. We also believe that the large birch tree installed in the atrium will have a calming effect on the dwellers. In addition to positive incentives, we have created a series of scenarios aimed to educate potential criminals in how to resist their criminal behavior. You are free to schedule as many or as few of these seminars as you wish, depending on which crimes you consider a problem in your vault. We advise that you incensify attendance with behavior tokens and mark seminars you consider important as mandatory, although you cannot enforce attendance. To achieve the maximum impact, you should gradually educate the number of behavior tokens in circulation around the vault so that over time dwellers will no longer require incent to live together as a cohesive community. We advise reducing token rewards every 5 years with the aim that your dwellers will be token free by year 20 of operation. In the unlikely event that your residents become unruly, we have equipped the vault with a modest armory, but be aware there are no locks. Further to this contingency, we have equipped your door with a special lock which can only be opened from the inside, and advise that you spend as little time with the general population as possible. Should a worst case scenario arise, you are able to issue a state of emergency which locks down key areas of the vault. We have also installed a secret escape tunnel in your quarters, though we do not anticipate a scenario in which you will need to use it. Good luck and welcome home, Vault-Tec. Hidden file, Vault-Tec SPP, experiment, extra data points. Oop. File removed by local user. Play tape. Okay, couldn't hear it. Okay.
Good morning, dwellers. This is your
So what we're going to do...
Just a quick reminder that hoarding behavior tokens is not encouraged. We have a limited supply of them down here, and they need to stay in circulation.
Dang it. We are going to leave this area and hopefully enter an area that is quiet. And listen to this. Bless you. Okay, now, well, let's get away from my noisy companions. Now we'll listen to the tape. And then miscellaneous and Dr. Richards. Yep.
Right, let's see. When you are ready, can you please click on task? And the microphone on your desk, state loudly and clearly the number of your vault. Good morning, dwellers.
Seriously?
This is your These recordings will be used by any automated staff your vault utilizes. May as well get this over with.
Anywhere a man can get a burger around here?
Dr. John Richards. Vault 494. There we go. That should do it.
Okay. Back up to the elevator. Okay. So, listen to that tape. Now we've got this other computer terminal in here. yeah, there's nothing else on that. Dr. John Richards photo ID. So, oop, too far. Yeah, okay.